Hey guys, let's play for a second like Moody's is not about to lower the United States credit rating, meaning we won't be able to borrow money from countries very easily anymore. And let's play like we don't have a $12.5 trillion and rising national debt. And let's play like Social Security isn't going to fail and that Medicare is not about to collapse and Medicaid is not about to collapse either. Let's skip all that and let's skip the fact that we just had a bailout and all that money's working its way through the fractional reserve system, surging the M3 levels and making our dollar have less and less purchasing power. Let's forget all these things. Oh, and let's forget the wars too that we can't afford. That we have, what, 2 of them going on now? And how many bases do we have overseas? And let's not even think about the billion-dollar embassy that they're building in the United Kingdom for who knows what reason. Let's forget all this stuff. Look, up here in my information box, I'm going to put an article. We are putting pressure on China to raise the value of their currency. And they're saying that it'll be great for the United States. This is complete bull. How much money do you have saved in foreign currencies? I don't know anybody personally, including myself, that has money saved in foreign currencies. So when the Chinese currency rises, our currency is going to fall. And they said it'll be great for our exports. This is malarkey. The only thing I think that we really truly export for the most part is dollars. And the other thing that we export a little bit of food, and we export software, and we export military arms that are often bought on debt money. This is nuts, guys. And what they're basically doing, I think they're doing it on purpose. For real, I think they are purposely trying to sink our dollar. I don't want to speculate on the reason. All the research I've done on the New World Order, I do really have my own personal reasons, but all I can say is from a layperson's point of view, this really looks like it would be done on purpose, and they're doing it, man. I mean, they're just freaking trying to kill our dollar. Why are they trying to kill our dollar? Why are they trying to kill our economy? They got a reason for it, guys, but they're definitely doing it on purpose. You don't sit there and thumb your nose at the bankers. Man, you just don't do it. Alright, I'm out here in my greenhouse, and this is a 12 by 10 foot greenhouse. We built it last year. It was very difficult. We even poured the foundation ourselves. And it was quite a job, let me tell you. But we have a bunch of seeds germinating in here, getting ready for the economic collapse. And I want to show you some things that we have going on. Right over here, I have a whole bunch of Brandywine tomatoes coming up. And these are just little sprouts. And if you can see them, some of them we got more than one in each little pod. But you just clip it and cut it back in order to just get one good healthy plant. And we have all these are Brandywines. And it comes over to the end of the table. We have some golden wax beans, which will be very nutritious and very healthy for us to eat. We got a whole tray of those coming up. Behind me I have a lemon tree, and this thing took a beating here in the Texas winter because we're not a tropical environment. But it's starting to produce leaves again, and I can see some little flower pods growing, and I'm sure we'll have some lemons out of it, a little Meyer lemon tree. Down here we have a little lime tree, and that'll produce some excellent tasting limes this year. Over here I have trays and trays of cucumbers because we like to make our own pickles, and they're also fantastic on salads and anything that you could put a cucumber on. You can pick all you want. We're going to have barrels and barrels full of them. The girls want a little bit of flowers, and that's what this is. And we have a whole bunch of provider bush beans, and these will make more beans than we could possibly consume as a family. We have several styles of tomatoes. Over there is heirloom Brandywine, and over here we have something called Juliet tomatoes, which is another heirloom tomato. And one exciting thing that I'm trying this year is right here. These are called Upate tomatoes, and they kind of resemble a small pumpkin. And these are heirloom seeds, and they trace the line of these seeds all the way back to the Inca tribes. And I'm really excited. That means an heirloom is basically seeds that are passed down through generations, and you can recollect the seeds out of each plant every year and replant them. Many seeds are hybrid seeds or even terminator seeds, which won't produce anything. And you can't grow any. You basically cannot grow anything that is a plant that produces a hybrid seed or a terminator seed. If you grow a hybrid plant, such as a tomato, like a hybrid tomato such as like a big beef tomato, and you plant the seed, it'll come back a cherry tomato. So anyway, we've got plenty of provider bush beans, and I got some jalapenos I'm going to be growing, and here's some more brandywines. Underneath, let me show you what I got going on here. Nothing has sprouted yet. I just got these big tubs full of lettuce, and we scoot these out into the floor so they get plenty of light. And later on when the lettuce germinates, we'll be sticking them back under here because lettuce generally likes to be in a shady or partially sunny area. And we just have tons and tons of seedlings that are just about to come up. Some of them already are. These were just planted a couple days ago. And these are going to be more tomatoes, more beans. As you can see, we are not playing around here. This is a very serious thing happening in this country. This economic collapse is going to be devastating, and I highly suggest everybody plant a garden if you can. Later on, I'll be going over some pirate gardening techniques, which will help people who have apartments or very small lots of their homes. Okay, out here I have one of my gardens. This is just one of them. And it's a larger garden. I tilled this up a couple weeks ago so the soil wouldn't be too hot. And we recently just planted a whole bunch of potatoes over here, which will be sprouting really soon. And back behind me, I'm going to have a whole bunch of watermelons and jalapeno peppers. And also we'll probably have some zucchinis out here. Okay, over here is my second garden, and this is going to be twice as large whenever I'm done tilling it up. And we're going to have tons of tomatoes out here, and they're all going to be heirloom, and it's going to be grown 100% organic. We're also going to have tons of peas and beans and many vegetables growing in here. We were hinting at corn a little while ago. I don't know if we're going to do corn or not, but it's really important that we have gardens and get used to gardening for the economic collapse. Okay, I suggest everybody plant as many fruit trees as you can get into your yard. This is a little peach tree that we just planted this year, and it's already blooming flowers. We're not expecting many peaches from it, but as the years and years go by during the economic collapse, you'll be able to harvest peaches and your own fruit. We also have some apple going on and some plum. We also just planted a pecan tree out in the front yard.